This squishy almost cost me $100. Today we're going to be reviewing the weirdest squishy trend I have ever seen. And so I bought over 20 different weird TABA squishies from the TikTok shop. For those of you who don't know, there is a completely new trend of squishy called TABA squishies that I've been seeing a little bit of everywhere, and the first time I laid eyes on it is on TikTok. And during this TikTok live stream, this seller was demonstrating all the different ways you could interact with the squishies. And I have to say, I was very intrigued because it looked like a sensory experience for those of us who like to fidget. So try not to think of these squishies like Mariah Elizabeth does in her squishy makeover sessions, because these look like completely different things. And apparently we can also make our own, as we've seen from a video in Macaroon. So stay tuned for a future video because I will be experimenting making my own. By the way, have you ever heard of TABA squishies? If you have, let me know in the comments what you think of them, and if you haven't heard of them, what do you think it's going to be like? And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe and click on all notifications while you're there, which will turn you into a grain of salt in the Salt Shaker family. By the way, did you Greens know that Salty Crafter runs her own little cute cafe? Ah yes, she absolutely does in this absolutely cheeky game called Love and Pies. We're also sponsoring a portion of today's video. In Love and Pies, you get to play as Amelia, who tries to solve the mystery of Appleton and unlock exciting family secrets. And we know on this channel we love drama! In addition to being a cozy, relaxing, fun merge-type puzzle game, we merge different ingredients in order to level them up or change them into the next ingredient in order to serve customers and get more coins in order to decorate. This game has become my own little guilty pleasure of just relaxing and having downtime for me to not think too much. And I really feel like this game is so easy to pick up and continue where you left off and enjoy the actually fun personality-based characters. And as I mentioned, this game lets you manage and decorate your own cafe and garden. As you can see here, I am absolutely enjoying decorating into my own taste. And with the drama aspect, we get to see twists and turns, meet some exes, nasty rivals, which were actually pretty nasty, eccentric relatives, and of course the lovely customers. And one of the other many amazing things about Love and Pies is the diversity of characters. And it's rare to see a game that actually does focus on inclusivity and representation, so I do appreciate that. So what are you waiting for? Check my link in the description box as well as the pinned comment, and even conveniently for you here, a QR code in order to get a free gift for all new installs. Love and Pies is free to download on Android and iOS mobile devices. And again, if you use my unique link or QR code, you're going to be getting 200 energy and 50 gems. Trust me, you have no idea how important these are until you start. So make sure that you do check the description box as well as the pinned comment. And again, thank you to Love and Pies for sponsoring a portion of today's video and making a beautifully cheeky, fun merge type puzzle game. Oh, and by the way, the other thing we're going to compare is the cheap and expensive version of the TABA squishies. So these ones here from the TikTok shop were pretty expensive, and these ones from Showcase are actually really cheap, coming around $3. So the question is, does price make a difference in satisfaction? But there's only one way to find out. Alright, so if it wasn't obvious up until now, the TikTok shop that I bought this from is called Moon Cat. This is my first experience with them, and I can tell you everything is beautifully packaged. We're going to take a look at everything. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. This is like a furry bear of some sort. Here it's some kind of cake. So we're gonna look at all these. Let's just put them aside first. Oh my god, that's another cake. Okay, hang on, I'm getting too ahead of myself here. I'm gonna move all these goodies. That's a hamburger. I'm just gonna move these aside for now. Give me a second. Oh my god, that is a pudding. I want to squish them up. Why do I have goosebumps already? Why do I have goosebumps? I haven't touched anything yet. I haven't got this funny thing, but we'll look at it later. Let's first take a look at the thank yous. The seller seems to have included two little thank you packages over here. And as we're looking at every single one of these squishies, I will put the price up on the screen just so you can know how much everything costs, because we are going to be comparing them with the cheaper ones. All right, so the first package we have here, what are you? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stickers, oh my god. Looks like we have a bunch of stickers from Pochaco and Puddin Some absolutely adorable cat stickers and anime stickers. We have Kuropi over here too. A cute sticker sheet. Oh my goodness. A banana charm that you can use as for your bag or a keychain. This is really cute. Gifts like these are absolutely not necessary, but they're very appreciated. And we do have a second one here. What do you have? Is it the same? Is it different? Okay, it looks a little same but different. Okay, I think I'm in love with these stickers here. It says, don't cry, oh kitty cat. More cute sticker flakes of cats and cartoons. Adorable. Random sticker sheets. And we have another charm. Oh my goodness, that's the same one in terms of the idea where we had a bigger banana and little banana. And this one, we have tiny toast and big toast as a little keychain. So far, so good. Mooncat is seemingly delivering an experience. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have different ones here. All right, so we're gonna start off with some of the cutest things I have ever seen. This one seems to be a cake. Let's open it up. Okay. And the first squishy we have is called a berry smoothie. Now the thing about TABA squishies is you're supposed to squish inside a bag, but you can take them out. So let's take them out just to have an idea. Oh my goodness, what it actually looks like. Oh my goodness. Here's what it looks like in terms of the detail. We have a cute little bow. We have a cookie over here. So this is very, very sticky. We have a Biscoff type looking cookie. We have some berries. And we have this outer edge that actually looks like a cup. I mean, this is supposed to be a smoothie. Let's appreciate the different colors over here of the smoothie. This in itself is just way too sticky. But let's go ahead and shove it in the bag. I have a feeling I'm going to regret having taken this out, but let's give it a try anyways. Oh goodness. Ugh. Okay, I got it. Closing it. And now that we have it in the bag, it's supposed to be completely flattened. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is exactly how I thought it would feel. Look at it, it's like splatting everything. Even the blueberries just became a splat. And then when you let it go, it's supposed to go ahead and take its shape again. Look at it. In real time, it's actually going into its own shape. And I've watched an entire live stream of someone just squishing these squishies because it was satisfying seeing it go splat. And you're like, it's not gonna go back into its shape, but it does. This is the weirdest squishy trend I have ever seen. Look at that, the blueberries are still taking their shape again. And this is again, all in real time. The cookie hasn't lost anything. The blueberry just goes splat. This is a whole new level of satisfying. I know we're starting off pretty strong here, but I'm going to give this a 10 on 10. Just the fact that everything is so detailed and retracts pretty well. Now the next item here seems to be some kind of cake. And the pictures look absolutely delicious. If you didn't tell me this was a squishy, I would believe this was actually real. Look how detailed it is, the cream, how just everything looks so delicious. It looks absolutely fantastic. So let's see how well it actually does squish. Oh my goodness, this actually comes with a charm. Okay, you can put this on your bag. And the fact that it's in a bag means it's going to stay good if you keep it in your bag. So here's the detail. We can even see tiny little bits of sugar and little berries. So let's go ahead and squish it. Okay, it is very soft and everything does go splat, but it's not as satisfying as the previous one, the smoothie. So again, you can see it here in real time. It just comes back straight to its shape. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna squeeze it again. Yes, this is like magic. Let's even look closer at the flower and squish that. And it just comes right back into its shape. This feels really wonderful. This is a solid, I would say 8.5 on 10 for satisfaction. And coming in at around $27, this is again, not cheap. We have a extra soft 4-layer bear toast. Now, unfortunately, we're not seeing any kind of pictures of the bear toast outside of the bag, but it is pretty clear it is a toast sandwich with a bear on top. Oh my goodness, look at the squish on that. Okay, we have to try that. So here's what it looks like. We do get a little charm with it, and the packaging here says just baked fresh, special selected. Here's what it looks like. Again, the details are absolutely phenomenal. If you didn't tell me this was not real, I wouldn't believe it. That's why on the website there's a disclaimer that says these are not edible. I can see why there's a disclaimer needed. Okay, you ready for the squish? It really does fill the bag. Oh my God. Look at that. Here's what the back looks like. It's just shrinking almost immediately. Again, here's the side. Oh my goodness. I just want to bite into it. I'm not a dessert person, but look at that. It just feels, oh gosh, I just opened it. Ooh, look at that. Don't tell me this doesn't look real. Let's take a sniff. It smells like absolutely nothing, which I'm pretty surprised. Here's what it looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and close that. And give it another squish. Absolutely wonderful. The cream and the bread. And here it is again in real time, just kind of retracting and coming back into the shape it is supposed to be. That is phenomenal. Absolutely 10 on 10 for me. Oh, grains, I did order the hamster TABA squishy over here, but it looks like the seller may have forgotten to put it in my package. I'll have to contact them and let them know. I really wanted to go through that one, but I think I actually ordered one of the cheap squirrels or hamsters from the other website, so we're gonna look at that after. So I think we'll move on with the next best animal, which is Mama Bear. It is super soft according to the seller, and she does look pretty cute. It has a different kind of furry texture to that one. Here's what it looks like. We don't see pictures of it. Oh, that is a good squish. We don't see pictures of it outside of the bag, so let's take a look. And here is Mama Bear. It says Butter Bear. And here's what the back looks like. Again, it is a charm. You can hang it on your bag. It says Happy Mother's Day. Okay, here's what the back looks like. Let's get that squish on and let's hear that. Oh, that squishes and comes back really quickly. It really, look at that. It fills the entire baggie. Squish the face. Oh my goodness. Now it just looks like it's doing this. Oh my goodness. That is cute. It has a very different texture, a little bit kind of like felt in the bag as opposed to just a mochi. And I'm very curious to take this out of the bag. Oh, that is sealed. Okay, we cannot take this out of the bag. This little bag over here is sealed in all ways. So this does not come out. It's just a jelly sandwich at this point. I don't know why I'm loving this. For me, this is probably closer to a 7 on 10. Not bad. Okay, before we move on to the mega one that almost cost me $100, let's move on to the cheap one. Now, if we're going into something a little less expensive, we have miniatures. So here's the difference in size with it and my thumb. And it seems to come in at around $8. And then the other ones are also around $8. We have the little toast over here and a furry chicken. And the packaging on the bunny is actually really cute. It reminds me of a metro station ad in Japan. It does have a cute little charm on the side. Again, here's what the back looks like. And we have a cinema roll charm. This one is just an actual charm. Okay, let's squeeze the bunny. Oh my goodness. Oh, it splats. Oh my goodness. Look at it splat, and now it's just coming back into its bunny shape. And I think that's the fun thing about this is that no matter how much you squeeze it, it's going to, right? It's going to come back into shape. Did I just ruin the bunny? Well, now it doesn't come back in its shape, apparently. I think this one's just going to take a little longer because I really did squish it. Okay, there it is. It was just stuck to the bag. Oh gosh, I can't stop squeezing it. Oh gosh. Why does it look like water? You know what it is that it looks like water once you squish it, and then you give it enough time and it's going to go back to its original form. And I think that's where the satisfaction comes in. All right, let's put it aside and let's take a look at the fish toast. Here's what the front of the label looks like. Here's what the back, again, this is a charm, so you can put it on your bag, and it is sealed in. So clearly the seller doesn't want you to take this out. So let's go ahead and squish it. Oh wow, the cream just spreads. Look at that. So the cream has spread and now it's coming back to its shape again, to the fishy toast. So it seems like the little ones take a little longer to actually come back into shape, so they have less bounce, it seems. Here's what it looks like. Now it's back to normal shape. Okay. And now we have the furry chicken. Here's the label, and it comes with a pink charm. Label looks the same front and back. And it does say in Japanese, Ichigo, strawberry, delicious strawberry. Okay. All right, let's see how this chick looks like. So this is what it looks like, very cute. And it looks like it has small little fur around it. I think this is flocking. I could be wrong, but okay, let's squeeze it. Oh, that is squishy. Definitely turning into liquid, but listen to that. There's like a little squeak to it. Oh, that's the pom-poms. No. Yeah, that's the pom-poms. Oh, this Poor chick. We can squeeze it all we want. The eyes are made of beads, but here's what it looks like. It's gonna come back into shape very quickly. The pom-poms add a nice touch to it though. Squishy, oh my goodness. The smaller ones are not as satisfying as the bigger ones, I have to say, but they're cute. I'm going to give these keychains probably a solid, stable 7 on 10. This next one is a little weird because it's in a different kind of bag than the other ones. It really just feels like a normal bag as opposed to those plastic bags. It's harder to see what's inside too. And it is called Pink Large Soft Teddy Bear, and it is almost $40. It doesn't seem to be on the website anymore, so I think they were doing a restock of new items. But they did give us extra bags, so I'm wondering if I have to move it in here myself. But let's take a look more closely. So we do have a bear. You know what? Let's just open it. I'm gonna go ahead and open this and see what that looks like. And let's take you out. Oh gosh. Oh, that is fluffy. That is so fluffy. Oh gosh, teddy bear. I'm sorry. And it is really pale. Oh, that is oily too. Here's the teddy bear. I'm gonna squish it. Well, that is a textural nightmare. It just feels like licking carpet. I would not recommend squishing it outside of the bag. Oh, that does not feel good. There's a reason why they're supposed to be in bags. So let's see if we need to move it in here. Voila. And I'm going to grab the bear. Oh gosh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I feel like I'm removing a deep sea creature from deep sea and it's just deflating. It's got good weight to it. Yeah, it doesn't feel nice outside of the bag. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in here like this. That looks way better. And I don't think anything else is squishy. These are just decoration. So we're gonna shove the decorations inside. Voila. I don't know if that's the intention, but here we go. And we're going to close this off. And here's our bear. Let's go ahead and squish it. Yeah, not as satisfying. Hear that? It's definitely way more dense, feels a little bit more like the traditional mochi that we're used to. It does react the same way like TABA, but it doesn't have that satisfying spread to it. If we compare it specifically with the toast, look at that. It's almost like the opposite of slow rising. It's basically slow retracting. So if you don't know, there are different types of squishies. There's squishies that are quick to go in and out, and then there's the squishies that you squeeze and it takes a while to rise back up, and that's the most satisfying one for most people. I feel like this one also has its own kind of flavor. So if you squeeze it and it's slow retracting, it's also pretty satisfying. Whereas this one, it's not really as satisfying as the other. Is it great quality? Yes. Is it my style? No. I think I like the slow retracting, especially for the price tag. So I think it's important to know and the labels of which one is slow rising and versus soft. And I like the spread, if that makes sense. I would say this is probably closer to a 5 on 10, which is why we're back with food. This one is the super soft hamburger, for which I paid $23. A lot of these things are on sale right now. And here's what it looks like on the side and on the top. And then here's what it looks like with the bag open. So you can see there are different layers to that hamburger. And I love the fact that it looks like there's poppy seeds on top. Maybe these are real poppy seeds, I'm not sure. And it looks like the kind of spread I'm going to enjoy. So let's take it out of this baggie. It says open, okay. It's kind of like a sandwich. Okay, I see where this is coming along. It's part of the experience. Voila. And here's the label. It says kawaii, which means cute. And here's what it looks like from the side. Obviously, these are not easy to pack because they are pretty sticky. So let's go ahead and give it a squeeze and let's hear that. Oh, the squeeze on this is nice. Wow, this really went back to shape. Look at that. Okay, this is not slow retracting, but it is a good spread. Look at that. It spreads beautifully and it feels like liquid. It feels like water. I'm visually stimulated here. It retracted back into its shape like water. Water, and then retract. So it's quick retracting, but it's water-like. I think maybe that's what I'm liking, is the water-like effect. And these little poppy seeds are definitely not real, but they look phenomenal here. My goodness, this is so good. Consider me satisfied. This for me is probably a 10 on 10. Okay, I like this too much. By the way, a reminder, we're going to be checking this $100 one, mega big one, so stay tuned for that. This one here is very different because it is the crunchy type TABA squishy. And it's called a crunchy whipped cream super soft, so I'm hoping it does have a good spread. We only have 2 pictures of the product itself, and it looks like it has a crunchy flake on top. Here's what the label looks like. It's written in Korean on both sides. And listen to that. It definitely has some crunchy bits. Look at that. We can hear the crunch of these things. So let's go ahead and squish this. Oh, okay. The squish is one of the squishes that I like. So it does spread and fill the entire baggie, but hear that squish. Absolutely phenomenal. I like this. It's very simple. There's not much to look at. It's mostly just to listen and squish. I'm going to give this a solid base of 7.5. It's offering a different experience, minus the aesthetics. But going back to aesthetics, we have another realistic looking smoothie called Banana Smoothie. And it does again come into a little baggie. Let's go ahead and open it up. Okay, my goodness. Here we have the Moon Cat Studio. It doesn't come with any kind of charm. One of the things I'd love to see is a little bit more consistency in the labels and the charm, just so that we know that everything is coming from Moon Cat Studios. I do want to take a closer look at this. Here we have the little bananas that look 100% real. Even the shading of the inside of the banana, look at that, looks real. We have the different colors of the smoothie, even the outer part of the cup over here. Then we have the whipped cream, again, the other side of the banana. We have little charms over here that are probably just adding extra texture. And let's go ahead and squish. Oh my goodness. And it retracts. It just becomes liquid. Look at that. Everything is being squished. I'm just going aggressive here. I'm just going super aggressive. And let's see in real time if this is going to retract. This is retracting back to the realistic look. Look at these bananas getting back. We have one banana that is still working on it. Are you working on it? You are working on it, but it is coming back. My goodness. Okay, let's just squish the banana here. Squish, 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 squish. And look at it retract back to bananahood. Over here too, squish. It looks like water. It's as simple as that. It just looks like water. And we have the little charm, of course, but let's see here even closer. It's just coming back. It's like, I got you, no problem. I'm gonna be banana again. Why is this so fun? Yeah. There you go. I think I like the liquidy version. That is definitely it. Again, if we try to take this out, here's what we're dealing with. Super sticky texture. So this is not something that you probably want to fidget with in your hand because it's likely just going to catch every single dust particle, cat hair, dog hair, dust that's just laying around everywhere, and it's safer in this bag. Squish. Too good, okay. Aesthetically and functionally, definitely an 8.5 for me. Interestingly enough, I did not order this. So I think maybe the seller made a mistake and instead of giving me the hamster, they gave me this heavy cake over here. And I think it's in a bag I'm supposed to unwrap. Let's unwrap this and check it out. Let's see. What are you? This is like a little cake on a platter. Let's take you out. Oh my goodness. We have a little sheep on a cake. Oh my goodness. There's like a little cloth patch over here. We have lots of glitter. We have another charm, a little spoon, and it squishes. Definitely very, very sticky. Does this come off? I think it's part of it. I think we're supposed to squish it on the plate. I'm not sure. But like I said, we got 2 bags included. So I'm going to guess that it's supposed to go inside this next free baggie. And I'm going to shove it in here. I don't think it needs the plate. Maybe it needs the plate. Do you need the plate? I don't know. I'm going to pretend it does not need the plate. So we're gonna put you in without it. I don't know. Okay, like this. And I'll shove the spoon inside. All right, so now for these squish tests. Okay, it is definitely very dense. It doesn't squish as well as the ones that feel a little bit more like water. Details are adorable. Not my thing though. I definitely have a type. And this is cute, very detailed, good quality. Not my type. And I think that's okay. You can all have different types. Look at that. And I'm gonna let it go, and it's going to go back into its beautiful cake shape. Yeah, this is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Great quality. Not as liquidy as I would like it, but I'm still going to give it an 8 on 10 just because of how beautiful all the details look on this one. Wait, this was a free gift. It says free gift. Wait, did I make a mistake? One of them was a free gift. Kitty editor, if you noticed this while editing, let me know which one was the free gift right now, because I noticed the seller added another free gift. That's very generous. This one has free gift written on it, and it looks like just a cup of pudding. And oh, this one's nice. Yes. Squishing it, and then we're going to let it retract and come back into its little cup pudding form. Yeah, definitely looking good. Let's give it some space to detract. Voila. Before we check out the almost $100 Mega TABA squishy, let's look into the cheaper versions of them. And these ones were from a website called Showcase. Look how many we have. And each one of these cost me approximately between $5 and $10. So that's way cheaper comparatively. So let's see if they're actually any good. Right off the bat, I love the label. Super cute. Has this like geeky gamer feel to it. It says note, do not eat. It's called Pinch Family. Here we have some kind of waffle, and there are so many charms on the inside. Let's go ahead and squish this. Let's put all these on the side. You can see my hamster right there. The colors are absolutely gorgeous, very vibrant, and the answer is for the squish. Oh. Okay, the squish itself is not satisfying because it's not that liquidy, but the crunch and the bag are very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. They put a lot of charms on the inside and different kinds of glitter and confetti that contribute to this crunch. Squish itself, I'm going to give it a 4 on 10, but the charms and the bag is going to get an 8.5. Let's see the other ones. Here we have a donut. Again, lots and lots of charms. Let's see that squish. Okay, same thing. Not as satisfying. Just to give you an idea and a reminder, here's what I'm kind of comparing it to. This kind of liquidiness to it, which is very, very soft, very liquidy, and then retracts very slowly. This one here just feels like a mochi. It's nice, it's aesthetic, but still not the TABA feel I'm looking for. Here we have a textured bunny, which is similar to the bear one that we had. So let's see how this feels. That is 100% just the mochi. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about this. It's not the same experience. It's just in and out. It's not filling any part of the bag. I'm not too happy about this. I'm gonna give this a 4 on 10. Here we have the cute hamster. Again, I did try to order the hamster off their website from Mooncat, but it didn't show up. So hopefully we'll be able to visit it another time. Let's see how this one is. It's still just a mochi. It doesn't have the TABA. The bags are great though. I wish some of these bags were from the other one too, but no, this is not satisfying at all. It's cute though. I do love the packaging. Another 4 on 10. Here we have the paw. Same thing. It squishes a little better because we can see the spread, but it's not spreading too much. Another 4 on 10. This one I do have a little bit more hope on just because it feels softer and it's quite dense. We have the donut, and if we look at the details, we have lots of confetti, we have charms, we have beads. It should sound good. Oh. Yeah, it does spread nicely because it's, oh goodness. It spreads nice because it's big, but otherwise, it's not liquidy enough. I think the ratio that they have for this is not right. So when we do have a video to release of how to make these, we're gonna have to definitely work on the proper ratio. It's beautiful though. Again, all of them absolutely beautiful. Still a 4 on 10 for me. Similar to the bunny, we have a pig. And yeah, that's just a mochi. That's just a furry mochi. Let me know in the comments what this little fur thing is called. I know it's used often. I just never used it myself. 4 on 10. And just to give you an idea, we're gonna go back to the Mooncat version from the TikTok shop. This is just a fish. I just like the derpy fish. Let's go ahead and squeeze this. Look at that. Look at the spread of this. How wonderful is that? It feels like water, and then it just retracts back. That's what I'm comparing it to. So far, the cheap version is just not giving me the same feel that I would expect from this. Look at that. It spreads absolutely beautifully like this. I'm in love. I really am in love with these. I want to do a whole live stream just squeezing these. Absolutely wonderful. And then back onto the inexpensive ones. Again, these are not it. Look at that. We have a pudding. We actually have two puddings here, and they're exactly, hang on, let's just bring this. Wait, this is a little different. It still says Pinch Family. Beautiful, beautiful logo here, but it's not holographic, interestingly enough. I don't know why, but okay. So here's the first pudding. It's not spreading. It's not spreading. It's just kind of staying in place. Let's try the next pudding here. Yeah, it's not spreading as much. It's squeezing, but it's not spreading. Whereas I do have another pudding here from the TikTok shop. Let's squeeze it. Look at the spread. And then it's just going to slowly retract into its original form. That's what I'm looking for. This is the TABA squishies I'm looking for. That beautiful spread. The colors, the texture is beautiful on this. Again, nothing's wrong with these ones. It's just, it's not spreading. And then this one is spreading and it's just coming back slow. And you can squeeze it to fill the entire bag. Like if I want to make it as flat as possible, I could. Whereas this one, I can't. See the difference? Yeah, that's the difference for me. And especially these two are more or less the same price. So if you were looking for something that's a little bit more satisfying, I would recommend 100% this one. This is easily an 8 on 10. Next we have a glitter paw. This one is pretty simple, also coming in at around $12. Very simple packaging. Let's see how well it squishes. Yup. Squishes pretty well and spreads really nicely as well. Let's see it go back. We're gonna speed it up at 2x just so that it actually fills in the spot. Here we have an Apple Hello Kitty. Here's what it looks like back and forth. Pretty simple design. Let's see how well it squishes. Yeah, it squishes. It's not the kind I like. I wish it were more like the Hamburger, but it's just slightly stiffer in terms of the mixture. Still very cute, still works really nicely. I'm going to give it, I would say a 7 on 10. And if you're new here, 7 on 10 is actually pretty good. I'm a very harsh critic. 7 on 10 means I would enjoy it. Again, seemingly very simple. Let's close up here. We have a happy banana. Here's what it looks like from the back. I really hope the squish on this one is major, so let's see it. Yeah, it's definitely liquidy. It has the same feel as the Hamburger or as the derpy fish. Let's bring that fish back. You know what? No, the fish is another level. The fish is excellent. The fish is a 10 on 10. What did I give it before? This fish is a 10 on 10. Look at it. This is my top pick. This is my top pick. Banana's okay. I'll give it a 7.5. And now for the $100 squishy. Now I don't know how you grains can see, but it's pretty massive. It's almost as, or it may be as big as my face. Look at that, it's big. So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to squish this. I'm not sure. It's gigantic. We do have a little bit of that furry, glittery texture. We have lots of little pom-poms. Over here we have some furry stars. Another furry star over here. It's heavy. The paw is really cute. It's super jiggly. Look at that. Look at the jiggle. It jiggles very nice. It's like a cake. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, let's squeeze. Oh, there's air in there. Let's get some air out. And let's see how the squeeze is now that we took some air out. Oh, it is too much. It is too much. It is not spreading. It's just bouncy. It's not giving me enough of that water type spread. I think it might be too dense. And because it's so big, having one hand is just not enough to squeeze it. I mean, I guess you could. You need both hands. And it's too Mochi-esque as opposed to TABA-like. It's not doing it for me. I like the novelty of it being huge, but I actually wouldn't fidget with this. Yeah, not my thing. It's definitely a novelty. Let's take it out because I'm curious. Let's get a closer look. This is gonna be a mess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's texturally not great. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I don't like this. Look at that. My hand is just oily and sandy. Yeah, I don't dig it. I think I would like it without, oh God, that is oily. It smells like nothing though. I think if it didn't have the crunchy feel to it, it could be nice, but no. Look at the jiggle. Look at the jiggle. Yes, there were some amazing squishies on this TikTok shop, and yes, the quality of this is phenomenal, but this one specifically is not something I would buy again. The hamburger and the fish though, I think those have my heart. And here you have it, TABA squishies. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you want to watch more squishies, make sure you click up here. If you want to catch something a little different, like crafty, make sure you click down here. Until then, I will see you grains in the next video.